Hey guys, you'll have to excuse me for the way I sound right now. I just took some Benadryl about an hour ago and it's kicking in, so I'm really drowsy right now. I'm also in my laundry room, so there's probably some excess background noise. But I wanted to get this, I don't know, message or video out there. Basically, a bunch of us Christians have been watching and waiting for the rapture, and a bunch of stuff has happened in the past week or so that has made it seem like it could very much happen on the Feast of Trumpets. Now, I've been watching for 4 years, so as a result, actually 3 Feast of Trumpets came and went. So don't be discouraged if this doesn't happen, because still, this stuff is still happening, and the rapture is going to happen at some point. Whether or not it happens on this Feast of Trumpets remains to be seen. The reason I wanted to do this video is, number one, there's a bunch of ongoing signs in the world right now, especially with Israel taking out, was it the leader of Hezbollah or Hamas? I get them confused. And that's significant in itself. We got Russia, and we got a bunch of just stuff, and it's all piling together, and World War III, it seems like it's right around the corner. Now, this may come as a shock to people who aren't Christians who watch this video. As Christians, we are not scared. This actually, and this makes us sad for those that aren't Christians, but also it makes us very excited. We know what's coming for us, the believers. We know that we're about to get caught up out of here. Caught up is the scriptural term for rapture. Caught up, translated into Greek, means harpazo. Harpazo means rapture. So about 4 years ago, I had my own rapture dream, and it seems like whenever there are like 4 or 5 different types of rapture dreams. Sorry if I keep looking down. My cat is purring and walking by my feet. But there's like 4 or 5 different types of rapture dreams that people often talk about. Number one, people starting to be changed and then starting to ascend. Another one is when nukes come down, we go up. Another one is seeing a giant storm, or probably the tribulation is what that storm represents, and possibly an ark being involved. And the one that seems to be very popular now is the 2 moon rapture dreams. And what's fascinating is, in my feed, I've been getting a bunch of videos talking about this 2 moon rapture dream, and I've seen this kind of stuff ever since I started watching in 2020. It's in my cat. I don't know. I didn't really think anything of it until we now have essentially confirmation that, hey, there's some actual 2 moon stuff that's happening right now. So basically there's this like asteroid or comet that's been pulled into our orbit, and it allegedly won't be visible from the naked eye, but what it means is that Earth essentially is going to have another moon for a little while, like a few months, I think is what it said. And the most common denominator with these 2 moon rapture dreams is when they appear, the rapture is so. And what's fascinating is that these videos have been popping into my feed for a while today, and each one of them, it's like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. The oldest one I saw was 9 years ago, which is crazy. 9 years ago, it was 2015. This stuff wasn't as nearly as crazy as it is. And this is the first time that there is an actual two moon situation appearing in the sky right now, like legitimately. But it's also fascinating the timing of everything, because we're coming up on Feast of Trumpets. We're seeing a bunch of prophecies that the armies coming up against Israel take place right now, and various other things. And we're wrapping up the 7-year anniversary of the Revelation 12 sign, which happened in September 2017. Very, very interesting. And I wanted to talk about that 7-year anniversary because people like TOL Times, they've shown a video there, these pictures of these cows that were born with one was born with like a really fat semen, and then the other was born with a very skinny semen on its head. And if you know anything about the Bible, you know that there's a story where Joseph has to decode some dreams, and one of those, and it's like a 7-year warning that famine is coming, and then the second 7 is the 7 years of famine. They had time to prepare. So what if the Revelation 12 sign was a 7-year warning that Jacob's trouble, the 7-year tribulation, is about to start? Very interesting. So that's something I just thought of. But I want to talk about my dream for a second. Yeah, my dream involved basically me walking out of my house, a bunch of other people walking out of their houses in my neighborhood, looking up at the sky and seeing this storm. And we all knew what it was. It meant that we were going to be raptured and taken away, and then eventually we just materialized on this white arc and we were leaving. And that's interesting because when that was happening, when I was talking with all these other people on the street who knew we were about to be raptured, there was this peace, and we were all super excited. And it occurred to me that all these people were watching and they were excited. And as I was scrolling through the YouTube videos today, I realized this is the most active I've seen the Watchmen community ever. There's been high watch times. There's been times where we've been excited, but there's something that just seems different. Whether or not it happens, the rapture happens this Feast of Trumpets remains to be seen. But I really feel like this could be it. I'll probably be wrong, as most of us are. But it's just very fascinating seeing what's happening now. So thanks for watching. My name's Jack, and I'll be back. Maybe.